Well, they sure did, and thank you, guys. We will check back with you in a little bit. And yes, the Combine is the focus across the NFL, but here in the QC, it is on that man, Jerry Richardson, who, as Will and Carla just said, brought the Panthers here to Carolina.
Welcome into the Charlotte Sports Live studio. Gabe McDonald alongside Michael said. Richardson, not just known here in Charlotte, but across the Carolinas as a whole.
He will always be the guy that brought the black and the blue to the QC, but his legacy is bigger than that, according to those who knew him best. Jake Delhomme was down.
Delhomme on second down. There it is, number 5.
It was 2009, and the Panthers had just lost in a divisional playoff game to Arizona. Back in his home state of Louisiana, Delhomme was sulking over the loss when one day he got a surprise phone call from then Panthers owner Jerry Richardson.
He said, "Hey, it's me." And his voice was pretty easily recognizable. And I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "Is it sunny at your house?" I said, "Yes, sir, it is." "Well, it's sunny at my house also. Get over it. The sun came up. Have a good day." And that was it. And that was Mr. Richardson.
The former Panthers leader died Wednesday at 86. Even though Richardson had been experiencing health problems over the years, Delhomme was hit hard by the news. But he wasn't the only one, and he wasn't the only one that saw that side of his old boss.
I owe him a debt that I'll never be able to repay.
That's former voice of the Panthers, Mick Mixon.
Kickoff straight down the middle.
Who remains grateful to Richardson, not only for giving him his big break with the franchise, but also for keeping him employed. You recall the number of times that Richardson would stop by, not to criticize his work, but just to say hello.
He never one time called me into the principal's office. He put faith and trust in us to do our job, and then gave us the resources that we needed to do it.
Though Richardson left the Panthers in less than ideal circumstances in 2018, both men kept in touch with him. And while he was no longer their boss, he remained an important figure in their lives.
I know that one of the last things I received, it might have been 2 years ago, it was a handwritten note. And it was, you could tell it was his handwriting because it was very distinct, but you can tell, some health issues might have taken over.
Gone but not forgotten. It was the case 5 years ago when Richardson sold the team, and it remains that way now more than ever. And as I was saying, we would not be doing our jobs if we did not mention his departure from the team following some inappropriate behavior. But back to him,
Right.
What I thought was interesting in talking to many of the guys that knew him today, nobody could say for sure if he still followed the Panthers after his departure. One thing we do know is that he still kept in touch with a lot of the players, and that says a lot about his character.